Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, November 17th, and this is all the orders that sold over the weekend that we'll be packing. Friday, we did barely squeaked over 100 bucks, 109, 217, decent Saturday. Yesterday, back down to 123. Big old goose egg so far today. I just got done doing the members only video, my what sold videos. I consider all the uh, what sold for over a certain price as bolos, and I talk about them in a little bit more depth. Just uploading that video right now, going through the checks, so that should be out here in the morning. I do membership for those who are new, $5 a month, $4.99 actually, and pretty deep dive on some postcards. And of course, I have a 24-part guide, let you know everything you want to know. Still my business model, pretty much $5, and then you can cancel anytime you want, no pressure. So before I get too much further, real quick, next Monday the 24th,
Angie, good morning, hello, and welcome.
I'm gonna be on Johnny's channel. He's the Cajun New England Cajun Roots reseller. He used to be just Cajun Roots
Okay.
reseller, but I think he moved up to
Yeah,
New
I'm
England area.
signed
But
up.
anyway,
I just haven't
let me
listed it.
pause him real quick. I'm going to be on his show. I think it's Monday the 24th. So next Monday for an interview. So come check out Johnny's channel, and I'll leave more details as we get closer. So this is just a kind of like a refreshing channel. I know some YouTubers like to knock each other down, and he does nothing but build people up. Oh, you can go jump on there and share your store link or your YouTube channel, and he'll help promote you. So yeah, I like watching John. I don't get a chance often to watch him, usually because I'm doing my own thing in the morning. I just happened to catch him last week and just said hi in the chat. Long time hadn't been in there, and he remembered who I was and invited me to be interviewed. So yeah, it's just a breath of fresh air, I think, in the YouTube community. So I got 421 orders going out. A lot of airplanes. That's for the weekend. It's okay. I think I've been doing a little bit better. Here in store, probably a half-hour video today at least. That means I'll have done almost an hour's worth of talking. That's more talking than I usually do in a day. Okay, California, where are you? Back here in the back. These came from that, went to an auction and just bought box lots of postcards. I think I talked about it in the show the other day, where you go to an auction and it's choice on the table, and if you want everything, then you know what, buy it for that opening bid and just piss everybody off. So that's what I did. I don't know how many. I sold a decent amount of, well, not a decent amount. I sold, I don't know, half a dozen airplane cards, maybe a couple more. I don't know if they're the same buyer or anything like that. I gotta get some airplane cards listed. They're mocking me in my office right now. 8. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Leave if you want to. I'm not telling you're an adult. I'm not telling you what to do. But if where'd my finger goo go? There it is. Finger goo. But if you want to share your sales, if you're a postcard seller, whatever, any good sales over the weekend. My best sale for the week was that Beagles playing poker figurine, which I don't have a good feeling about. It's just so super fragile. And I know I packed it extremely well, but not a good feeling. I don't have, when I ship postcards, very rarely do I get a sinking feeling in my stomach thinking that I'm going to lose this card, or that it's going to get broken or torn up. I don't have that. with postcards. Every once in a while, it's like you might get a potentially crappy buyer, and you can tell that by, obviously, I always look at their feedback. If they ask really off-the-wall questions, that one, what's going on here? There we go. I don't know where I was going with that N31. Oh, just, again, the ease of postcards. And I know I'm getting some more subscribers than I've had, or I'm gaining more subscribers than I usually do because I'm doing these every morning, and I'm talking about, not just postcards, but other reselling tips. And I've been around for coming up on 28 years come January. I've sold a lot of, not just postcards, I've sold a lot of other stuff. And I just keep coming back to that I will never want to sell anything but postcards. But I've sold clothes, I've sold shoes, I've sold glassware, breakables, trinkets, music, ties. So I've sold a lot of stuff. I was watching, I don't know if you're familiar with $1 Million Peddlers. If you're watching me, you probably are. But their quick hit video the other day is if you could no longer sell in your niche, or niche, however you want to say it, you can't sell it anymore, what would you sell? Nothing. I don't know. I was thinking of that question as I was packing this up. So I imagine if I couldn't sell postcards, it kind of means I probably couldn't sell ephemera. But if I could sell ephemera, then I would sell ephemera. But if the whole ephemera postcard area would be off limits, I sat here for the couple minutes it took me to pack that. I don't know. Music, maybe? CDs? Maybe, because I think that was what $1 Million Peddlers was also getting into music. Sports cards, that's just, I think you have to pay a lot to make a little, ripping packs and trying to find the chase cards. I don't know. I know I would never get another real job if I could avoid that at all altogether. I would not get another job. If I got another job, it would be one that I wouldn't have to associate with other people. Service industry type of thing. And I think if I had to get a real job, I'd probably try for Amazon. You're just going around and dropping people's packages off. But man, I just couldn't do it. Sold the last ornament. I'll go ahead and pause this. You don't need to watch me pack this up. Or I specialized in flipping Disney stuff. That was a good 10 of these sold in a month and a half. Not bad at all. But I don't know if I would, because I really thought back when I was a probation officer, I'd been a probation officer for 6-7 years, something like 6-7 years. And I became a probation officer in 93. Yeah, I graduated college, got my first job right out of college. Someone mentioned my memory. Yeah, I started in July of 1993. My yearly salary was $16,896. Worked in West Virginia, and that was in 93, and I started selling in January 98. And so it was probably July of 98. So I'd only been selling uh, 6 months or so. I just got a job with adult probation in Loudoun County, Virginia. Very first day, one of the workers like just purposely dumped. Didn't even like, hi, I'm so and so. It's like, you need to take these cases. I wasn't even there at my desk for 20 minutes. I was like, what the F is this? And they had like threatened that I had to actually, we had the Leesburg office, Loudoun County office, and the Fauquier, Virginia office, which was another hour down the road. And both got like the DC pay differential. We got more money. And they were talking about, since Fauquier County was further away, they were, that's international, they were saying that Fauquier County was no longer going to get the pay differential, and they were going to transfer me down there, which had been another hour. So it'd be like a 2-hour plus commute one way every day. I was there for 2 weeks, and I was looking for a new job. Nothing good to say about it. Good people. I mean, people I've always worked with. Really good people. The management, not so much. Because you got to figure, I'm just digressing about my field, and you can always thumbs down. In the probation world, you supervise criminals, offenders. And you are promoted based on how well you handle offenders, criminals. Make sure they follow the rules. And so your management experience and your promotions are based off of how well you deal with like negative people. But that's their management style. And then you get professionals, highly educated professionals, and they treat you like criminals because that's all the supervision and that's all the management style they know. Anyway, where I was getting at is 6 months into reselling, I was going to make it my full-time job. And I was really close because I was doing, back in 98, I was doing really good. So I was like, you know what? I think I could probably do this full-time. And so, again, after being there a couple weeks, I had applied for all these jobs, and I actually blew off 2 interviews. One was with feds in like Manassas, Virginia. One was being a investigator for the Rockville, Maryland Police Department, in doing background investigations on new hires, which that would have been kind of cool because I did like the investigation part when I was writing reports. But I finally was like, reselling. I just didn't have faith in myself. And I was still kind of dabbling. I hadn't really discovered Postcards yet. But I knew I was making really decent money as a side hustle, only putting in, a couple hours a day. But I finally was like, well, if I'm going to be stuck doing this job, which I never really liked, but I knew it could provide eventually, I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to be kind of stuck in this position. I'm going to be stuck at the top. So that's how I got into federal probation. And was able to get retired at 51 with a pension. But I don't know if I could do it full time. Man. I mean, I know I'm pretty much working full time now. But to have to rely on a full-time reseller salary, I don't think I could do it. It's too sometimes wishy-washy. Come on, where are you? There you are. But I mean, I would go at it full bore. I'd probably have 2 or 3 stores. I think I would stick with Postcards. I don't know if I'd branch out. Retail arbitrage doesn't sit well with me. Just because of the greedy Fs who will go and just clear the shelves. That's just F you. You can thumbs down me, but if you're one of those shelf clearers, fuck off. Yeah. I said it. So I usually don't knock other people's reselling methods, but that clearing the shelf stuff. And again, I'm not innocent. There was a time I did that. I think that Leap Pad. And that Leap Pad, the iPad for kids, came out. I already pulled that card. But so I had done it, so F me. But that was it. And I've mentioned after that, I just started being Robin Hood and giving it to the Toys R Tots. So I guess, F me too on that. You can look at it that way too. That, but I never cleared the shelves. I will say I never cleared the shelves. I would leave several on the shelves, and this guy got a moon card. Did I pull that one? I did. So I don't know where I was going with all that. And I probably should change topics. R82. So the thumbnail, here we are, almost 17 minutes in, and I think nothing's come up really to change my mind about thumbnail. So yeah, auction. I'm not auctioning off all my stuff, but I decided. I've mentioned that I've been sorting all my old backstock that has been unlisted for years and years and years. I have like 10, 12 boxes sorted. Pennsylvania is like well over a box by itself, and I just started stacking stuff on top of that box. So it was a stack of, came out to be 300 cards that I scanned. Scanned those Saturday. So between Saturday and Sunday, I got 305 listings. But I got 305 listings done. And I didn't do any research. I started them all at auction. And no research, no comping. And started them all at auction at $14.95. And when I was going, not so much when I was sorting into states, but it was because I wasn't really paying. I was just paying attention to the city-state. But when I grabbed the stack and I started listing, they were like, what am I doing with this card? It probably, I don't know how long ago, I had set it aside thinking that I would list it singly. But there were definitely some cards in there that there were some damaged cards that ended up in the crafter's lot. And, excuse me, and some that are very, very common, and some that I had multiple quantities of. But those ones, some of them I put multiple quantity. I did them as a buy it now listing, and others I just kept out kept one, or listed one and kept the other one out. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I started them all. I did them all in 6-bit. I did 50 at a time, and then I would upload those 1 minute increments starting at 8, and then like the next 50 was starting at 8:01, and 1 minute increments. They all uploaded, no problem. And got bit by something. See all the spiders in the big. What was I gonna say? Yeah, $14.95, 1 minute increments. They all listed, no issues. So 50 at a time in 6-bit would upload them. And ran into no issues. Scheduled them in eBay. And I got some watchers on them already. I think I got one bid as of this morning. Will I get any multiple bids that were like, we'll go for over 100? I don't know. Again, without research, I could be putting a $200 card up at auction for $15. AF28. Some of those cards I've paid $1 for. Most probably came in lots that are only a couple pennies each. So we'll see. And I'm only out that extra time. I had to list them anyway. Every month I have 500 free auction listings that go unused for the most part. I don't usually do auctions anymore. So it was just for shits and giggles to see what happened or happens, and if they don't sell, then I may bump up the price 10%, 20%. I might not. I don't know. We'll see. Might as well experiment. I already pulled a sleeve. I'm not wasting my time. If anything, I kind of save time because I should be researching all these cards. I thought $15, $14.95 was a decent medium. Some will sell for $15 that are only $4 cards, and some will sell at $15 that are $40 cards. I'm sure of it. Interesting large letter greetings. Don't usually see that one. What I got for that? A whole bunch of large letter greetings. These come from? No clue. Norfolk, Virginia. So anybody have any questions, you can always put them down below. Surprised that one hasn't sold yet. And that one. Nice, a lot of nice cards. Oh, look at that Santa. That's a nice looking Santa. Red robe, but it's pretty nice looking. Blue robe, purple robe. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Let me find it. Found it. I passed right over it. More airplane cards. Not high sellers, but consistent sellers. So what else? York. York is Friday and Saturday. This one. 2 damaged corners and it's still sold for that. Oh, another one up top. Another old one. Look at that. Ugh. Ugly background. You can tell the lighting's crappy on it. Let's just hope it's here. Getting down to it. Oh, that can't be good. Oops, let me find this one. I found it. It was misfiled. Should have been under G and it was under IP. But look, only one picture too. So it's been so old. Remember when eBay lost everybody's second picture? This caught up on that. So it eventually sold though for $349. I'll take it. But yeah, only one picture. Eddie. That one. Betty got a. Oh, I think I forgot to pull that one. I forget to pull that one. Nope, I pulled it. What was I talking about? I don't know. I hate when that happens. Oh yeah, York. York is coming up. Looking forward to it. AZ, I'm way down here. Looking forward to it. We'll see how much danger I can get into, or trouble I can get into. When I went to Allentown, I spent $2,000. I wasn't expecting to, but if if a dealer's like, "Hey, why don't you buy my table for $1,000?" I'm probably gonna buy his table for $1,000. But we'll see. Sky's the limit. Well, not the sky. My bank account says different. What else? Let me see. 26 minutes in. If tomorrow, Tuesday, I have a 20-minute raid train on Whatnot. I think I already went over the lots a little bit. And Saturday's Whatnot show, I'll probably keep it scheduled, but I don't know if I'll be tired from York or not. That usually wears me out. BB6. Oh, did I leave? I don't think I brought this one down. Oh, no, I did. Okay, cool. And then, where are we at? AZ19. Plus American. I was just in AZ19. Some main cards. $12 for a main card. Same bridge. But again, as always, if you have questions, let me know. Sometimes I may be a little, not flippant. I don't know what word I'm looking for. I may not answer your question fully, especially if I answer the same question in my members' videos. And yes, I'm going to gatekeep some of that stuff because I'm sharing it with my paid membership. So I'll answer what I can. But anywho, I got an extra plane card over here. And I mean, this one I see, but I have an extra one over here. I don't know why. I wonder if I skipped over it. I'll find it, but let me do a quick refresh, see if anything has come in. Nothing else has come in. So 28 minutes, I think that's it. Checking in on the auctions real quick. Yeah, 305 auctions, one bid of $14.95. My face is going to be too big here. Let me see. Any watchers? I got 3 watchers on a Philippines card. Up on that one. Okay, a couple watchers. They've only been listed for, they all went up at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock last night, so just over 12 hours. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day. Give me your questions, and we'll see you tomorrow.